What's up, y'all? It's me, your girl, AK Kenora, and I'm back with another video. Um, I am making this video because I am about to do my son's schoolwork. Since we can't submit any work, at least we can still do work. But I just thought about it. It said that we can't submit any quizzes or anything. So literally, I feel like this teacher is trying to stop my son from doing work, bruh. But it's okay because we're going to do what we can, and then when we can take the quizzes and assessments, we will do that then. Y'all ain't going to be trying me like I'm fat. Hold on. Let me get up. I got to get up slow so I won't drop the camera. Baby, I am thick. Stop playing with me like I'm fat. Fat where, baby? Fat where? Nowhere. You know, nowhere at all. She not fat, baby. Fat where? Oh, okay. I just had to. I just had to let this camera know because this camera's sitting up here acting like I am fat when I just got a fat. All right, so since we can't do any quizzes or anything, we're just going to do the work that we can do, and then we will go back to the quizzes. So you can come on behind me. Don't jump because we don't want the camera to fall. All right, so this is language arts. We already did a review and all of that. So what is a main what is the main topic of the story?
The main topic is is the focus.
It's the focus. So in the story in Elm Tree, what was the main topic in that story?
The main topic was trees.
The trees, right. So what is key details?
The key details supports the main topic.
Right. So give me a key detail in the story in Elm Tree. What was a key detail?
The key detail in entry was the tables of the
Contents?
content.
No, that would not be a key detail. So how does the table of contents support the trees? Is it connecting to the trees in any way? Is it telling you anything about what the trees do or anything? No. So the table of contents is not a key detail. Try again.
The 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 what like has um the the to to like
Take your time.
like the um
Think about it. What was a key detail in the story The Elm Tree? Remember, it has to support the trees. It has to support a topic. Like if I looked out the window and the main topic is trees, I could say the trees are blowing. That is a key detail because it supports the main topic. So in the story in Elm Tree, what was a key detail?
the key detail was um bug those bugs eat mess around with the tree.
Yes. So the pests.
The pets.
The pest. It says the pest bothers trees. So very good. That was a key detail. All right. So now we're going to be talking about a point of view of under the summer sun. Okay, and a point of view is just your opinion. Okay, so Bumblebee Bonanza. Freddy the Frog is ready to run to the bus to go to the Busy Bee Bonanza. Help Freddy tidy up before he hops off to the bus stop. and it says place a cup up in a cupboard in your home. Get a friend or family member to help you put a pot up on top of the fridge. Place soap in a cupboard under the sink in your home. I'm not doing none of that shit. Okay. Gaslight. No, I'm not doing that. So busy fun for what? What am I doing that for? Busy fun bus. You did it. Now that Freddie is at the first bus stop, he knows that he needs to take the fun bus. Okay, so remember in nonfiction, this is considered what?
Fish. It,
Fun bus is considered what?
it considered not. It's considered non.
Think about what I'm saying. I'm asking you. You see how this is fun bus? You see how it's the writing is different from this writing? So in a nonfiction story, when you have this type of writing, what is that called?
It's called. It's called. It's called. It's called. T-
Text.
text.
What text?
It is called.
When you stand up for something, that means you're what?
Um.
You're bold.
Bold text.
So this is considered bold text in nonfiction stories. So Freddie wants to remember this important detail, so he writes the letters in the air. As he writes, Freddie spells out the words fun bus using a spelling strategy. Say the word slowly. Write down the letters of the sounds he hears. Look for words that rhyme. Excuse me. Listen for short vowel sounds. Freddie gives the steps a try. You want to try that?
Yes.
All right, so say the word slowly.
Fun. But.
We're not going to write down the letters, but let's think about some words that rhyme with fun.
Fun. Fun. Fun.
Take your time. It's not a race. Take your time and think about what rhymes with fun.
Fun bun.
Fun bun. Can you give me another one?
Fun bun. Fun bun. Fun run.
You just said it. What?
Run.
Run.
Fun.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Fun run. Sun.
Sun. You've left out bun. Remember, you said that
Bun.
one first. So, fun bun, run sun. Very good. What about bus? Can you think of some words that rhyme with bus?
Bus. Us.
Us. What else?
Bus. Us. Cuss.
Cuss.
Yes.
Cuss is a word. Curse. What else? How about when you have like a bump and you squeeze it out? What is that stuff that comes out of it? It starts with a P. What? Why? Say it. It's okay. Say it. Starts with a P.
P. Blood.
No, you was on the right track before, but you acted as if you were scared to say it.
Um, um, um,
What do you think it is?
I think it is. Um, um, I think it is.
You can do it. Don't doubt yourself, Noah. Don't doubt yourself before you even try. I tell you that all the time. You just assume that it is not right before you even trying to see if it's right or not. Say what you're going to say because you don't even know if you're right or wrong.
I
You're
think.
sitting up there hesitating instead of just saying it. Trust yourself.
I think it's pus.
That's right, pus. Give me another word that rhymes with bus.
Pus. Pus. Rest.
Not rust. Try again. That was a good try though.
Pus. 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 Pus.
How about fuss?
Fuss.
Okay. So now can you think now listen for the vowels. Do you hear any vowels in fun bus?
Yes. They both have the U.
Mhm. All right. Now see if you can spell it. Fun.
Uh, Fun.
Fun bus.
Bun.
No. Try again. You got fun right, but you misspelling bus.
Bus.
Right.
Bus.
I don't like when he do that, y'all. Like he always do that. Every time he don't even give himself a chance to get it wrong. He just automatically in his head, like I can read his thoughts, determine that it's wrong before he even try it. It's so aggravating because half of the time he be right, but he don't give himself that time to. Anyways, ready to read super seasons. Take a look at all the things Freddie has packed to bring for fun in the sun. What do you think Freddie would take with him for some fun in the snow or rain or a cool day? Use your imagination as you match all the things Freddie would do as you imagine all of the things Freddie would do and experience in the four different seasons. So in the spring, what happens in the spring? Is it one, flowers grow, two, skin, three, rain, or four, leaves fall?
4.
Okay, so in the spring, remember, it rains a lot and the flowers grow in the spring. Okay, so a garden, imagine a garden with tulips and bright spring flowers. So, what happens in the summer? Is it one, go pumpkin picking, two, swim outside, three, hot weather, four, make a snowman?
2 and 3.
Two and three. So, hot weather and swim outside. So, the image is children jumping over waves on a hot summer day at the beach. That sounds pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So now in the fall, what happens in the fall? Number one, like let me give you the choices. So in the fall, what happens in the fall? Number one, leaves change colors. Number two, school vacation. Number three, jump in leaves. Number four, snowshoes.
Number 1 and number 3.
Okay. So leaves change colors, jumps in leaves. So the image is red, orange, and yellow maple leaves. So what happened in the winter? So do you catch snowflakes in the winter? Do you barbecue in the winter? Do you go to the beach in the winter? Or do you make snow angels in the winter?
Number number 1 and number 4.
Number 1 and number 4. So you catch snowflakes and you make snow angels. So the image is a pond in the winter that is covered in ice and surrounded by a snowy fort. We was just talking about that, were we not? We were just talking about that, y'all. Like literally. So dozy dreams and narrated napping. So storybooks are a great way to pass the time while waiting. As Freddie reads on the bus, he starts to get a bit sleepy. As he dozes off, he has an amazing dream that teaches him something new, and his friends is in it. Select Cameron in the picture below to see what Freddie's dream teaches him about the narrators. So we haven't even talked about a narrator. We talked about narratives. And what is a narrative?
A narrative is a narrative is a narrative is a
Focus. Think about what you're thinking about. What is a narrative? What did we talk about? What did we say a narrative was?
a narrative was a you said a narrative was a folk a folk
No, try again. It's not a focus. And please say the word. Don't be afraid. You're not going to get a whooping or anything. Just say the word. Say what you think it is, and I will tell you if it's right or if it's wrong. Stop doing that. I just told you I don't like that, and you keep doing it. Stop doing that. So no, it's not a focus. Try again though. You try again. What is a narrative?
a narrative a narrative is a
Because now you're doing that on purpose.
a narrative is a
And if you do it again, you're gonna be in the corner thinking about what a narrative is.
a narrative is a narrative is a
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You don't have to hurry up and answer. Take your time and think about it. We talked about a narrative. Do you remember we talked about a narrative? Matter of fact, we saved the video of the girl when she was writing her narrative. Do you remember when the rabbit or whoever got mad because the other guy was selling the hot dogs or whatever? So he made his hot dog spoiled. So what is a narrative? You got to learn how to think. Think about all this. We already talked about all this. If you go back to what we were doing when we were thinking about this, then you can remember what a narrative is. Narrative is.
a narrative a narrative is a story story
Play with it. You want to be in that corner? I will not tell you again to stop assuming that you're wrong before you try. I will not tell you that again. As a matter of fact, when we get done with this work, you can go in the corner anyways because I feel like you're playing with me. So, yes, a narrative is a story. So, if a narrative is a story, what is a narrator? What is a narrator? What do you think a narrator is?
I think a narrator is what don't happen in I think a narrator is not a story.
Is not a story?
Yes.
Okay, that's a pretty good guess. But a narrator is a person who's telling the story. Just like when you read your story after you wrote your narrative, and when you told the story, when you read it, you were the narrator of that story. I'm trying to think what movie we watched that had a narrator in it. Um, Damn, we just watched it yesterday.
Like last night?
Okay, so a narrator is like, like on the Animal Planet,
Yeah.
where you have the lady in the background telling you what the lions are doing and how they're acting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
She is narrating the story. She is the narrator. She is the narrator of the story. Okay, it was another movie we was watching. I can't even remember it.
It's when the girl did like that walk.
Yes, mixish, mixish. However, it was mixish when that little girl say, please, I'm the blackest person in this family, and she got up and went to walking. You see how the girl was telling the story, Rainbow was telling the story?
Yeah.
She is the narrator of Mixish. So the narrator is the person who's telling the story. So select Cameron in the picture below to see what Freddie's dreams teaches him about the narrator. So this is somebody who's telling the story. Let's see if it goes together because y'all already know. So Cameron, I've been thinking about storybooks and adventures, and I think I've discovered something amazing. Freddie, now that was Cameron, now this is Freddie. Really? What did you discover? Cameron, did you know that a person or voice that tells you a story is called the narrator?
Yeah.
So there we go. So just like the girl in Mixish, you see she's the one talking and saying how she felt and saying everything that goes on. You hear her voice. So she is the narrator. So Freddie, I think I knew that. Cameron, have you ever noticed that in some storybooks you learn everything from someone who is not in the story? It's like a voice tells you everything you need to know, but the voice never appears in the story. The fuck? What the fuck did she just say? Hold up. Anyways, never mind all that. Just like I said, the narrator in the story is the person who wrote the story and they're telling the story. So the voice you hear in the story is the narrator. But even though that girl does show up in the story, the person who's telling the story does show up in the story sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's and when you get older, you'll start going into how to write stories in the third person. So I can write a story and I can make up a story and say the boy sat on the bed with his mom as his mom taught him about a narrator. And you could say the boy listened with wide eyes. He listened intently with his hands in his lap. He kept looking back from his mother to the camera, understanding the words that were coming out of her mouth. I'm narrating the story. Okay, that's like a third person. I'm telling the story. But if I say, I woke up this morning, I had some cereal and bananas, and I walked to the store, and I came home, and I helped my son with his homework, and he is so smart. I'm telling that story, and what they call it in one person. I'm telling that story. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference between the narrator and just the person in the story, the person in the story, if that makes sense. But you'll learn more about that when you get older. All right, I'm done reading these motherfuckers here because Freddie drew the narrator's anchor chart to help him remember everything in his dream. Okay, so we may need to get this. I like this little chart, anyways. Okay, so you can go over to the printer and we'll print this out. We'll be right back when we're done printing this out, y'all. Y'all, that we can whether you're talking in first person, it's saying I am sitting on my bed, teaching my son his schoolwork while I am on YouTube. I am still narrating my story because I'm telling my story in first person. Now, for it to be in third person, you have to tell a story about someone else. Mr. Slippers is sitting over there in the corner with his baby. Mr. Slippers is very protective of his baby. You see what I'm saying? So I'm talking about someone else, but I'm still narrating. I'm still the narrator. Okay? So you can, the narrator is just the person who's telling the story. Okay? Just like in Mixish, when she tells the story. All right. So when we look at the story of Freddy the Frog Bog, is 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 the narrator, is it narrated in first person or is it narrated in third person? So let's read this story and then we'll come back and see what is narrated in. Too hot. This log is for a frog. Freddy has found a home. So is that story being told in first person or third person?
Third person.
Third person. How do you know it's being told in third person?
Because
what words?
He.
He. Very good. It used he. So very good. What else? Let's see if it used. His. It used his too. So yep. It used his and he. So very good.
In my Go.Build book, it has one more that they don't have. It has look at they go.
Very good. Good paying attention, baby. All right. So under the summer sun, so Freddy wakes up and realizes he has missed his bus stop. Oh no! He hops off the bus. Next, Freddy looks for a bus with the short U sound. Do you know what sound the short U make?
Yeah.
Oh, try again.
Short U.
Short U. Very. I love the confidence though. Give me 5 for that. I love that.
Yep.
Try again.
Short U.
Short U. Right. Think about it.
Short U.
Think about the U.
Short.
Think about how it looks and the sounds that it makes.
Short U. Short.
Think about it. There's no rush. There's no rush. Because I can always pause the camera and you can take your time. Period.
Yeah.
Try again.
Short U.
You still going to that corner when we get done, though. Don't forget.
Short U.
Think about it. Think about the U. Let's think about the U. So first, think about how the U looks. How the Cause you said Y, so I think you getting it you getting it confused. So do we make a U like this? How do we make a U? Right. So now that we know this is a U, what sound does that U make?
Yep.
Try again.
Uh.
Very good. So what two sounds does it make?
What?
It makes
U and y
and U and it makes and U. So what is the short U sound? What sound does the short U makes? Very good. So that's the bus he needs to get back on track to the Bumblebee Bonanza. So there go the fun bus. He's riding. Look at his little frog on the bus. So which bus should Freddie take? Should he take this one? What does that word say?
Bead. Bead.
Bead. Try again. You on the right track, but try again.
Bed.
Bed. So should he get on this bus?
Yes.
Okay. But what bus do he need to get on? The bus with the short U. So is it a short U in bed? So do he need to get on this bus? No, he don't. What about this one?
Bud.
Do he need to get on that bus?
Yes.
Yes, that's the bus he need to get on. The bus that says Bud. So Freddie is on the right bus now, thanks to you. Good job. All right, so let's move on from that crap. All right, so under the summer sun, this is what we came here for. So under the summer sun. So what questions can we ask ourselves about this just by looking at the title before we even open up the book?
Who is he?
Who is he? Right. And what else?
What he do in the story?
What is he doing in the story? Absolutely. What else? Give me a why. Give me a why.
Why he have an umbrella?
Oh, yeah. Why does he have an umbrella? Why is he sitting under the tree?
Yeah.
Why is she standing there with a jar full of bugs smiling? Like, those are the questions you can ask yourself, just by looking at the title page of a story. Okay, even though, is this book considered fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
Fiction, right. So how do you know that this story is fiction?
I know it's fiction because
I got my kale cooking, y'all.
I know
It smells so good. I'm going to sit on the floor. Ooh, 333. I caught you. Yeah, how do you know that this story is fiction?
I know it's fiction because it's cartoon.
It's cartoon. That's absolutely right. That's how you know it's fiction.
And where's she gonna keep the bugs?
Right, that's a great question. Let's open up the book and find out. All right. So June jumps in puddles. June hunts for bugs. So right off the back, we know that the main topic is what?
June.
June.
That's gaslight.
You think so?
Yeah, because
then it is.
Because she know your birthday is June, right?
Facts. All right, so Yuri studies. He who is telling the story is a narrator telling the story, or is a character telling the story. So which one do you think? Do you think this story is in first person or third person?
Third person.
Third person. So you think someone else is telling the story, right?
Yes.
I think so too. So Yuri's study, he is under a tree. He has an umbrella. June is upset because Yuri will not play. June runs and mums. She jumps over slugs. Slugs slide in the mud. See what that is? Would an inside or outside narrative use this word? So she. So is this inside or outside?
Outside.
Outside, right? So reason why outside is here because when the story is in third person, you're outside looking in.
Get in.
Uh-huh. And a lot of people are outside, just like these neighbors. They are outside looking in on our life, thinking they know our story, but they don't know our story. You understand what I'm saying? They want us to think they do, but they don't know anything about us. They barely even know themselves, so you know they don't know us. But they are third people because they are looking from the outside in. Okay? And then reason why it's the inside, that's your stomach?
Yeah.
Bruh. And reason why it's the inside because we are inside looking out. Okay? So she would that be inside or outside?
Outside.
It would be outside, the third person, because the narrator says she, not I. If she would have said I jump, then it would have been a whole nother story. So she jumps over slugs. Slugs slide in the mud. The slug bugs are in a jug. June hugs the jug. Why do you think she hugs the jug?
Because she loved the bugs.
She loved the bugs, right. So Yuri is under the tree. Yuri comes to play. Yuri runs with June. They have fun in the sun. So point to a word that tells you that the narrator is outside the story. Point to a word that tells you the narrator is outside the story.
It's at like a different page.
Oh, just on this page, what word tells you that the narrator is outside the story?
They.
They. Very good. So why do you think Yuri got up to play with June?
Because he was done finishing his homework.
Right. He probably was done reading, or he probably saw that she was having so much fun and he couldn't stay still. He had to go play. Like, but anyways, that story. Oh, turn it this way. Under the Summer Sun. That is what that story is called. And it is in third person. If you want to go over there, we can print this story out for you. And we'll print it out in color. We ain't playing. No, why you looked at me when I said the trees are blowing? Did you think I gaslight you? Oh. No, mommy can never gaslight you. All I know is who I am and what I deserve. Period.
And what we deserve is a pizza tonight.
So stay tuned. Of what is your opinion about this story? Period. What do you feel about this story?
That it's.
Do you feel like it's a? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's like probably like summer, and summer is like my favorite.
Uh huh.
And probably and you and
How? I do that.
and you know like bears get to wake up and stuff.
Mhm.
And Africa is actually like.
Okay. 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 No. 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 About the story, baby. Give your opinion about what you think about the story, baby. What do you think about Yuri reading his book and June finding bugs? Stay on top. What is the main focus in this story?
The main topic is.
The main topic. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The main topic is June is the main topic is having fun.
Or yeah, or enjoying the summer,
Enjoying
right?
the summer.
Okay. So what is your opinion about this story? Enjoying the summer. What is your opinion?
I think it's like kind. It's like I think she need to like let the snails go because I think the snails can't like really breathe in there, and I think it's weird, and plus it probably be like a whole 2 days, like a whole 2 days until they die.
Yeah.
Till they die.
I agree with that.
And then if she keep on getting them and getting them and getting them, they will be in danger.
Yeah. You're so smart. All right. So, but what do you think about the summertime? Remember, the topic is summertime fun. She wants to have fun, and he wants to read. So, what is your opinion? How do you feel about that?
I feel like my opinion in the summer that that it's you can go to the pool and you can jump in the pool.
No, baby, but what do you think about the story? About June wanting to play and Yuri wanting to read. Remember, the topic is summertime fun, enjoying the summer. Not you, but them enjoying the summer. So, what do you think about them enjoying the summer?
I think I think I think I think she is like I think she like it loves like I think it's like I think it's like really like she like you know like she play by herself his while her brother like read. So and she did cry. So I think that's really great.
I think that's awesome too. I think that I agree with what you're saying. I think that she was really okay about letting her brother read, right? She was really patient.
Yeah.
You know, but she did get mad though. Because remember, she got mad. Where did she get mad? Right. So he's under the tree. June is upset because Yuri will not play. So she did get mad, but she ends up going to play by herself until he gets done.
She took a deep breath.
Right. So I think that she really deserves some credit for that.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, baby. I agree. I agree that she her going to play by herself was really nice, letting her brother, even though she didn't like it, she didn't try to bully her brother or yell at her brother or hit her brother for not wanting to play with her at that time, right? And then since she was so patient, what did her brother do after?
He played with her.
He played with her. So very good. I agree with you, babe. Good job. All right. So an opinion tells others what you feel or think about the topic, like you just did. You told us that you thought that she was very patient and nice for being patient and letting her brother read. And I think her brother was very nice for going to play with her after he was done reading.
Yeah.
And I think that he was also very focused. You see how he didn't put her over himself. He finished his reading first. He was like, look, I got to read first.
Yeah.
When I'm done reading, then I'll play with you.
Yeah.
So he didn't let her, getting mad or getting upset with him stop him from reading.
Yeah.
He focused on reading his book.
Yeah.
And did what he was supposed to do.
And he still have a smiley face.
Mm-hmm. So very good. So yeah, so opinions are, just telling people how you feel. You can watch this video. Matter of fact, let me watch it with you.
My friends Cameron and Travis. They want to visit
I'll
the
be
polar
back.
bears.
What season is the most fun for you?
Summer.
Summer. Okay. So, in your opinion, why is summer the most fun?
Because you can go to the pool,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be my birthday. It will be like
a month later.
A month later.
Mm-hmm. It comes right around the corner. All right. So, okay, we just answered that. So, the summer you think that's the best is, the season you think that is the best is summer. And it's the best because you get to go to the pool and it's your birthday. That's actually the main two reasons why I love summer also. Because I get to go to the pool and it's my birthday. So, all right. So let's move on from here.
Cake look yummy.
Okay. So, do you want to draw this?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll pause this. We'll let him do this little lesson. And then we'll be back. Go ahead. Because that narcissist is getting mad.
1, 4, 6.
Yep. So mine, I, and me are all inside of the story. Okay? So now we have, and this is just an image, so we don't have the image, so we'll just have to use our imagination. So a bug is on a cloth that lays on the ground. This cloth is also called a what? Use rhyming words to help you spell the word that matches the missing word from the picture. The bug on the what? What is a rhyming word that rhymes with bug?
Bug, pug.
Okay, so the bug is on the pug. All right, let me read it again. A bug is on a cloth that lays on the ground. So imagine a cloth laying on the ground. This cloth is also called a what? It rhymes with bug.
Bug. Bug. Bug. Rug.
Very good. So rug. Right, bug, rug. Say, so a pup is holding a hot tea in this drink. Wait, a pup is holding a hot tea in this drink type of glass. What? Hold up. A pup is holding a hot tea in this drink. So a pup is holding a hot tea in this type of glass. So it rhymes with pup. So the pup holds a what? What rhymes with pup? And You put hot tea in it.
Cup.
Cup. Very good. So cup. Very good. All right, let's move on. So we will do the quiz another time. We'll do a review before we do the quiz. We can't do the quiz yet because you're getting a new teacher. So let's just do what we can for now.
Yes.
And let's go to this one. And we'll just grab the worksheet from here. And so what does the short U say? Uh. All right.
Like in up.
Here. All right. Go put you a piece of paper into your. Oh. You're gonna need two.
Two.
Yep. All right. So it's coming. I know.
Put another one in there.
You probably moved too slow. Let me see how it looks. Oh, we ran out of ink. All right, let's try it again.
No black and white, only color.
Okay, let's try it again. So you're gonna need two more.
I'm gonna have you gonna do this in color.
It's still gonna be black and white. Did you put a paper in there?
Yeah.
Push it down and see what happens. All right, wait. Click that button that's lighting up. Click that button that's, no, the button that's lighting up. That's blinking, I mean.
It's blank on the paper.
So there's no more ink in there?
Well, it do has, it still has like one black and white.
Do it have any on the color?
Yes, it has one black and white on the color too.
Hold up. Okay, is it a light blinking?
Light blinking? Yes.
Click that. Is there something on there?
Yes.
That was weird. Hold up, because I told them to give me one. Put that one in and see what happens. Be patient. Take your time. When that one come out, you can put the other one in because you already know how it works. I hope it don't give me another paper because I only needed one.
That paper.
All right, let me see how that one looks. Is it something on there?
Yeah, but it has like.
It's faded out some.
It's like you can like write on top of here and make a picture bottom.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Well, no, it doesn't supposed to look like this, but there it goes this way. They didn't have enough room to put the top portion of the directions. All right. So friends with you, we already said that the letter U says like up. You said that. Jump.
Yo-yo.
Hug. Study. Luck.
And yo-yo.
No. You're getting confused again. Think about what you're saying before you speak. Think about it. You said yo-yo. Does that make the same sound as up? Why not?
Because it's a what?
Exactly. So word work, uh-oh, short U needs us. Keep your eyes open on the campground. Those short U words have gone missing again. You know the ones, those short U words have gone missing again, like jump, run, drum, or hug. So just look out for that. All right, so decoding a discovery. Remember we talked about contact clues, looking for words that you know. When you don't know a word, you can look around for words that you do know to try to help you find the words you don't know. So you can look at the picture also to give you a clue. So Freddie looks at the boat. He sees that it is purple and that there is a picture of a purple fruit on the sail. So Freddie has met Cameron's uncle, Umberto, so he already knows those words. He also broke down the last word into two parts and could read sail and boat. Sailboat. So you see how he broke that word down?
Yeah.
So when Freddie reads the whole statement on the sailboat, he thinks that plum might be the color of the boat because it looks like the same color as the fruit on the sail. The picture and words help give him a clue. Uncle Umberto's plum sailboat. Okay. So we know that plum describes what?
Plum describes purple.
Right, or color. So plum is, even though it's a fruit, it describes a color. And it also has what in it? Plum.
It also has the U.
Right, the U. Very good. So has the letter U set sail? So let's see, which do you think Freddie and Cameron can tie Uncle Umberto's boat to?
A log.
A log. Freddie and Cameron wants to take a break after tying up the boat. Sailing was hard work. Okay, we're not gonna read those words. So inside and outside stories. Remember when we talk about inside stories, we use words like what?
We use words like me.
Me. And when we talk about outside, we use words like what?
She.
She. So stories can be told by a narrator inside or outside of the story. A narrator outside the story is someone that you and the characters wouldn't be able to see in the story. Okay? So a narrator inside the story might be a character inside the story. A narrator outside the story uses different words than a narrator inside the story. So we said the narrator outside uses she, the narrator inside uses me. So you can use narrator inside versus narrator outside anchor chart, and we have that chart already. What is it? It's under here, so move your papers around so you can see. There it is right there. So Amma floats down the river, humming a song to her fish friends. She loved how peaceful the river was at this time of day. So is this a narrator inside story or a narrator outside story?
Outside.
Outside. Very good. So you're correct because she used words like her and she. Very good. So we are five flowers from the forest and we have fun in the sun. So is that a narrator inside the story or a narrator outside the story?
A narrator.
Let me read that again because I felt like I read that too fast. So we are five flowers from the forest and we have fun in the sun. So is that a narrator inside the story or outside?
Inside.
Inside. So even though you can't see the narrator in this one here, it still represents inside.
Yeah.
Because just like in the movie Mixage, even though you can see her in the story, it still is in a narrator form.
Yeah.
All right. So Pete and his parents fell asleep in the tent. They had a big day planned for the next day and needed their rest. Is this a narrator inside or outside story?
Outside.
Very good, it's outside. Let's go. I'm trying to hurry up so I can go get my food. So I think we may need to take some extra sleeping bags with us. Is that inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside, very good. All right, fun in the sun. So we read the book Summertime Fun. I like your opinion of June and Yuri. So very good with that. And we discovered what Summer in the Fun was that a inside or outside story?
Outside.
It was kind of like both, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like.
Because you see right here, it says, I jump in puddles, I hunt, right?
Yeah.
But then she starts telling about her brother. My brother Yuri studies.
Yeah.
He is under the tree.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like both first
Yeah.
person and third person.
Yeah.
So let's move that. So a story can be both as well. Hold on, let's go back and make sure. All right. So the narrator inside the story lets readers share the narrator's feelings. So when you read a story out loud, your voice should match the character's feelings. Listen to the recording and think about how the character is feeling.
My brother Yuri studies. He is under a tree. He has an umbrella. I am upset because Yuri will not play with me.
So how is she feeling?
He's feeling sad.
She's feeling sad. All right.
He kind of said like he was a narcissist.
Mm-hmm. You keep paying attention to those red flags. So writing workshop, spring clean copy. That was fun. All right. Yeah, whatever. So remember when we're writing the story, we'll have a sloppy copy and we make corrections on the sloppy copy,
Yeah.
and then we write it over on a clean copy without those corrections. So the short U words, we already went over those short U words. So we almost done. right. So here. All right. All right. So now let's go over this little review. So which statement is not a strategy from your unknown word anchor chart? Remember, this anchor chart looks like a hand. So remember the hand that we use when we're looking for words we don't know. Remember, we look for um,
words we know.
yep, we look around to see words we know, and we look at the pictures and all that, look at what's the same and stuff. So which one is not a strategy from that chart? Look for words you know, ask someone to tell you the word, find contact clues, sound out the word. Which one is not? And you can just say 1, 2, or 3, or 4.
Number 3.
So find contact clues.
Number 2.
Number 2. So ask someone to tell you the word. So yep, that is not. So what would be the correct spelling of the word that could replace the heart in the sentence? We're not doing that. All right. So who is the narrator? That just gave me the creeps. Who is the narrator in this short story? When we were looking for supplies, I said to Charles and Cameron, I wondered if that screen would fit nicely in our nest. So who is the narrator? Is it Cameron? Is it Charles? A character outside the story? A character inside the story?
A character inside
The story. So I got it wrong with this story. So this is an inside story because she's a character inside the story.
Inside.
All right. So you're right. It's a character inside the story. All right. So now it's time to do the assignment, and we will do that later. And yeah. So let's log out. So thank you guys for watching this video. We are going to stop this video here, but we will be back with another video of us making some pizza. And I don't know if I'm going to upload this video tonight. I don't even know if he's going to do this worksheet tonight. But just stay tuned for more videos, you guys. And yeah, peace until next time. Go ahead and stop that for me, baby.